How's it going, guys? ZonoBRAH coming at you in a new video. Today, we're gonna take a comment from one of you guys and make a video out of it. Today's comment is from Vic. Vic wants to know how he can get better at note-taking while playing solo queue. As you guys know, I played League of Legends for many years. Note-taking has never been really my thing just by laziness, but throughout the years, as I had students and I had coach people, I realized the value of note-taking when you want to very much try hard in solo queue. You have to understand that this video is not for you if you're not a tryharder. If you don't want to be better at solo queue, if you don't want to raise your elo, if you just don't want to be better, then turn off the video. This is not for you. But if you want to reach your goals, if you want to get better, and if you want to take every single of your weakness down, or actually just getting better at every single of your weakness, then maybe you should watch the end of this video. So what is note-taking worth? Is it worth anything? Should I do it? How do I do it? What are the notes? Do I actually need a piece of paper and a pen? I'm going to answer this all during this video. So note-taking is a little bit of theory crafting, but tailored to your own player. The first step of note-taking is analyzing everything you do bad in League of Legends. It could be last hitting, lane pressure, jungling. Like, it can be anything for any role. It can be poke. It can be accuracy if you play melee and you just fail every spear. It could be itemization. It could be team fighting, positioning. It could be objective control. It could be dragon tracking. I don't know. Warding, vision, whatever you want. All of that are things that some of you have to work on. Some of you guys have to work more on itemization. Some of you guys needs to work on last hitting. And it's about taking time to play the game, watching your replays, and realize what you need to put on your list. And the list you're gonna buy is gonna be part of your notes. Let me take you through a challenge I want you to do if you're watching this video. Starting today, I want you to play the games, and every game, meditate 10 minutes on every single game you just played, and be very honest with yourself. It's between you and the piece of paper or notes on your iPhones, whatever, that you're gonna write what you did bad during the game. Why you died, what you lost, what if you won, what could you have been doing better. All your mistakes, I want you to write it down. It's not about you showing this to your friend, you showing this to me, or comparing everything. Everyone is different. Everyone is a different player. Everyone has different weaknesses and strengths. And I want you to write down your strengths and weaknesses. What are you doing very well, but you can still progress on? What are you doing very poorly, and you really need to progress on? All of that, put it on a piece of paper, and just put it, like, stick it to your wall or do whatever. When you're done with this, what you want to do is simple. Is that every single game you're going to do, you're going to make sure you're going to focus on what your weaknesses are. And the fact that it's written on a piece of paper, I will largely advise you to write on a piece of paper and stick it to your wall. Every time you're going to play a game, you want to watch the wall and you're going to say, okay, laning phase, you know what? I'm going to play this game focusing only in laning phase. I'm going to focus so hard in laning phase that Mr. Laning Phase is going to call me to ask me for lessons. You need to think as every game is an opportunity to fix one of your weaknesses. Solo queue is not a tournament. There's no money on the line. There's just time on the line. And rather than just playing, why don't you be very effective every single game and actually main for little goals? So that in the long term, after 100, 200, maybe 1,000 game, you will absolutely erase or put everything that you put in on weaknesses into strength. And after 1 month, after 2 months, after 4 months, after a season, you update this paper. Maybe something that used to be a strength what used to be in strength in silver is now a weakness in gold. Or etc, etc, etc. Note-taking is not like just like, like you die and you just take notes. Like, you can do this. When you die, you just can take notes. I died from LeBlanc. I should have flashed. Like, you can write down your mistakes. This will help. But I don't think that if you guys are really committed, do it. But personally, I never did it because I'm just like, dude, I'm trying to play. Like, I don't have time to write notes every time I died. It just pisses me off. I just rather focus on the game, etc, etc. But if you actually do what I just said with the piece of paper listing your strengths and weaknesses, this is actually really important, and this can help you move on, set up long-term and long-term and short-term goals, and this will help you a shit ton in your progression in League of Legends. Because you know what? Most players, me as well, I used to do this. Most players, they just play, and they don't think about what they do wrong. And they don't even think what they do right. They're kind of lost and they don't know what to work on. If you're one of this person, let me again remind you that I'm offering free coaching. It's free, it's $0. You just have to submit a form on my website. The link is down below under free coaching. It starts with learnall.com/free coaching. Please send me your replays and I will help you build a list if you want me to. You will see how well you're gonna progress, how well you're gonna be able to target your problems and aim at them to kill them, and to move on onto Elo, move up, and you're just gonna progress and you're gonna kill every single problem you have until you just become Faker, basically. I'm sure Faker has a list too, man. Faker is not perfect in League of Legends. I mean, he's kind of perfect, but I'm pretty sure his coach, his analyst, have a list of things that he has to work on. So in practice, he just doesn't just practice. Like, practice is something you need to target as well. It's very important to do this list. I'd rather you do it alone so that you train as well, knowing what you do wrong and what you do well in game. But if you really need help, feel free to contact me by email or on the forum. I will have a pleasure doing this with you to help you. No problem with that. No, absolutely no problem. Thank you for this comment, Vic. I hope this video will help you. If you need any further help, please comment down below any question and I will answer it by typing it down. Thank you so much for being here if you watched this, and welcome to my channel if you just discovered it. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.